Alright. March 21st, 2012, Wednesday. Historic day for the NFL. Coach Sean Payton, the New Orleans Saints, and former defensive coordinator Gregg Williams, and current defensive coordinator for the St. Louis Rams, have both been suspended for a year from the NFL, effective April 1st. And I don't understand it. Roger Goodell, he's trying to send a message. The NFL's trying to send a message, but this is a PR move. This is like I said, the punishment definitely doesn't fit the crime here. I mean, these guys had knowledge, and they probably, promoted a bit of the bounty program, which I don't even like that bounty program, because you're trying to change what it is. Like the NFL has a financial incentive program, the same as the Saints did. So I hate it being called a bounty program. You're trying to take it and turn it into something else. Like I said, these players gonna hit each other, and to think that 250-pound men running to each other won't cause injury and damage to the body, you're sadly fucking mistaken. And like I said, you're pissing on our heads and you're calling it rain, Mr. Goodell. Because we motherfucking know that if you play football, you're gonna get hurt, whether it's intentional or accidental. I mean, like I said, intent and neglect all has the same effect. It doesn't matter. If you want to make the game a safe game, what you need to motherfucking do is start your own flag football league. You just wear a motherfucking suit. They got the backs of men working hard, competing at the best of their abilities, and all you do is capitalize off it. Motherfucking, you're like a slave owner, man. You got the boys in the field picking the cotton, and all you doing is selling it to the highest motherfucking bidder. You're just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not even mad about it. You know what I'm saying? If it's wrong, it's wrong. I understand. If it's illegal, it's illegal. But like I said, it's no different than what they do for free. So like I said, this year, New Orleans Saints defense gonna be busting heads for free. That's how I look at it. Because we ain't gonna let off on you bitches. You know what I'm saying? If Cam Newton come lingering his ass out the pocket, somebody gonna light his motherfucking ass up. And his puss ass get hurt and his bitch ass get hurt. How you gonna play football and be worried about how safe it is? It's stupid. Like I said, you just trying to sell us motherfucking goddamn fried ice cream, bitch. This shit is stupid. You can't go into this motherfucking league thinking it's gonna be safe. All the players know that. I mean, you have these overgrown ass men, all of them competing. You're talking about performance-enhancing drugs. You gonna tell me painkillers aren't performance-enhancing drugs? Because without those drugs, they wouldn't be able to perform. And if you give them painkillers and shoot them up when they don't feel their injuries, that's a performance-enhancing drug. You need to deal with that too. You need to deal with a lot of shit. You're fake and you're fucking phony. You want to change this league? You're trying to do everything. You gonna leave that legacy? That's what you gonna leave for the league? You ain't shit. You're finding players for playing hard-nosed good football. But if they don't play good football, then they won't have a job, which means they won't have money. You're not going to stop anything from happening. And if the Saints, $10,000 to take out Brett Favre. Let me tell you something. Motherfuckers been trying to take out Brett Favre for free for years. What's the difference? He's earned that by being such a great player, that he needs to be out the game for another team to have an advantage. And you won't change that. It's the nature of men. It's the nature of competition. Especially when the primary focus of your sport is the physicality of your athletes. It's stupid. And I'm a Saints fan. I'm not saying it just because I'm a Saints fan. That goes for the entire NFL, the way they hits. There's a difference between a guy who just goes out there intentionally hurting people and another guy who's just playing as hard as he can. Cause I know one thing, all these motherfuckers Roger Goodell, I wanna know if Roger Goodell even played football. You know? Cause I wanna know what it's like for him to be a receiver and a 250-pound Ray Lewis comes barreling down on you with the worst of intent. And how does that feel? Or if you see Carl Nicks putting around the edge and you're a safety. I mean, does he know what it takes to play the game? Has he ever been in that position to say what a player can and cannot do or should and shouldn't be doing? They say Roger Goodell's a bitch. And I know one thing, this motherfucker bet not ever come to New Orleans. If you better watch that motherfucking Super Bowl with the motherfucking Secret Service by your side. Cause what you did is some whole bitch ass pussy ass shit. A whole year you trying to use a coach who achieved so much and you trying to penalize him? You reach in his pocket and take $8 million. Like I say, I don't think there's a human being in America that would be upset for Sean Payton for coming whipping your motherfucking ass right now. Anybody that takes $8 million from anybody else needs their ass whooped, whether it's justified or not. Pussy ass Roger Goodell. Don't worry about it. You on the bounty list, and it's on the house. It's on us. We're for free. We come for you. And whoever the snitch, bitch ass, bitter motherfucker, I heard it was Jeremy Shaggy. Jeremy Shaggy, you old pussy ass, faggot ass bitch. Boy, I'm gonna tell you something right now, boy. You another one who can't never come back to the NO. You know what I'm saying? And if you did snitch, you's a bitch. And you better retire. Cause it ain't just the Saints gonna be gunning for you, everybody. You know what I'm saying? They gonna bust your motherfucking ass.
I know you see me in the streets, play I'm so fly. 28's on the rise, sitting way in the sky, and we shining. Yeah, nigga, we shining.